Let's take two scenarios. One is a business owner who spends money on ads, sells a $3,000 service, and makes a comfortable $60,000 every month. However, he immediately loses $20,000 of that to ad spend, paying Mark Zuckerberg, and he might have a solid sales team, but he ends up paying them out salaries and commissions as well, which comes out to $10,000 a month. And so in total, he ends up making $30,000 in profit. Not bad. Person two is a business owner who launched a YouTube channel a few months ago, implemented a proper YouTube strategy with sales assets, and now with less than 1,000 subscribers, he's now booking in 50 qualified calls a month from the few videos that he's posting on YouTube, with leads booking in themselves and showing up to the call already pre-sold on his offer and trusting him to the highest degree. Now he has one sales guy take care of these calls for him because they're so warmed up. And he closes 50% off these calls. So 25 calls is what he'll close, which ends up making him $75,000 in revenue for that month instead. And he pays his sales guy a generous 20%, which would be $15,000 in expenses. So that's $15,000 in expenses. Now he's making $60,000 a month in profit just with YouTube alone. That's a $30,000 profit difference every month, which, just to put it into perspective, is $360,000 in a year in extra profit that he would have gained. What would you do with an extra $360,000 in profit? Not just that, but person two now has videos that are going to keep generating him tens of thousands of dollars in sales for his business, even 1 or 2 years down the line, because of the shelf life of YouTube. Unlike short form platforms where your videos can get buried very quickly and very easily. This is what happens when you build the right organic YouTube sales system for your business. And it's exactly how over the last few years, we've helped our clients book over 500 qualified calls and generate over $2 million in directly attributable revenue from YouTube. Like how we've helped Juan add over $20,000 and book his first few calls in just his first month. How we've helped Serge collect over $1.8 million in just 10 months working with him. And how we've helped another client add $100,000 in just 40 days without them having a large number of followers or subscribers. So if you want to be booking in at least 20 high quality sales calls for your business every month with a small YouTube channel without relying on ads or cold outbound, then keep watching. So first, let's understand why that's even possible in the first place. Why you don't need a large number of followers or subscribers to get these type of results. Todd is from YouTube's discovery team, and he's focused on helping smaller creators succeed. And this is actually the first time YouTube has ever done something like this. Instead of pushing content to everyone, YouTube connects niche content with people who are already looking for it. And what you need to do is make content that speaks to them. Now, why do they do this? YouTube is a business. And if they incentivize new creators to get started on the platform, then more people will be creating content on the platform, which means they'll get more views, means they'll get more people watching ads, which generates more revenue for them in the end. If small creators get visibility, if they get more visibility, then they'll be more motivated to keep posting, which is going to create a positive feedback loop for YouTube as a business. So you're missing out on a lot of money on the table right now if you're not posting on YouTube. And your competitors that are and have a proper strategy are going to take more market share and they're going to eat from your revenue. So this is not to say that you shouldn't get a lot of views on YouTube. You should absolutely try and get more attention and eyeballs on your channel, your brand, and your offer. But you don't need a huge amount of it to get large amounts of sales and a lot of revenue for your business, kind of like the results we've gotten for our clients. So we'll show you the best way you can capitalize on this algorithm change in this video. Because remember, you're not a content creator. You're a brand or business owner who uses YouTube to generate qualified leads and shift people's beliefs on your service. So there's a difference there. Now, at the same time, I'm going to show you a formula to not just make videos that convert, but viral converting videos that both get you viral like views and qualified sales calls to match it. Because we want to scale to 100K months over here as fast as possible. Just like how we've helped Serge generate $150,000 from just one viral converting video. And he was able to generate this from a webinar on the back end from all the attention that he got from this video. So now that we've gotten clear on our goal here, the goal is to book qualified calls and make money with our small YouTube channel and not to be a creator chasing views. So how do you make money, right? So let's break this down from the ground up. To get money, you need qualified prospects showing up on a call with you. And to get qualified prospects, you first need leads that will then be segmented into unqualified leads, because you need to disqualify people, which they'll be disqualified through your content. The qualified leads would then need to be educated and nurtured for them to first make the booking decision. And second, ideally to become pre-sold before the call even happens. But how do you actually get leads? So to get leads, you first need traffic coming in from YouTube and then a way to turn that traffic into the leads, which comes down to a funnel that you're pushing these leads into and call to actions pushing towards that funnel inside of your videos, which leaves us with three main areas of focus. So let's start from the first one and go down. So traffic generation is the single biggest bottleneck that business owners are facing on social media, without a doubt. And there's a 99% chance that your biggest problem is generating attention for your videos, which is probably why you're even watching this video. And it can be hard to get people to pay attention on your videos when you're a small channel and no one even knows who you really are. But I found two main methods that allow small or even brand new channels to generate and sustain immediate attention. Number one is trend jacking. What this is leveraging a trend, so something that is already getting attention from your ideal customer, which is going to allow your golden unique insights to be surfaced and people to actually watch them. So we need something that attracts the attention first for people to really even know about your super valuable insights. And an example of this could be, for example, Instantly, the software company, leveraging DeepSeek AI as a trend to present their lead generation strategy, like so. Number two is social jacking. So this is taking a brand that your audience already knows and trusts, again, to package your own information. And an example of this would be another video from the same channel, Instantly, that features the author commenting on cold email advice from Alex Hormozy. So this would be an example right here. And the reason these methods work is because they help resolve the biggest gap there is between you and the audience you want to reach, which is trust. Trust is ultimately what makes someone make a buying decision, especially in this current sophisticated market. And same as there is trust needed for someone to give you their money, you also need trust for someone to give you their time in the form of a view, because time is also valuable. So now that you know and understand these methods, you can get insanely good at implementing them by just going on YouTube once a week and searching for whatever's getting attention in your niche right now. Then you look at every single video that's leveraging that trend in any shape or form, just like the examples I've showed you. And this is going to guarantee that you can create traffic and eyeballs for your channel. And then becomes the issue of turning these eyeballs into leads, which is the easiest part of the formula. So you need to have some form of content on your landing page, whether that be a training that's valuable to your viewer, or even just a VSL that explains how you can implement the things you're talking about inside of your content, how you can implement it inside someone's business, or how they can do it themselves. So this would be an example of a landing page that you can create with the VSL. DM me the word landing page on my Instagram, and I'll give you a full guide on how to create a super high converting landing page, which is actually a reel I created recently for one of our clients that I optimized his landing page to double his conversions. So just DM me the word landing page on Instagram, and I'm completely happy to send that to you for free. Then you only need to push people to go into your landing page after watching your content. So I recommend having 3 call to actions in every one of your videos, 2 of them being soft, meaning that you just mention something that you can do that you talk about in the video for a business. Whereas the third call to action you can have be stronger, like actually people actually pushing people towards a specific link in your description. And this is very basic, of course, but there's optimizations to be made, and this process guarantees that you get a good lead flow as long as you have a good amount of traffic coming in, which is what we covered in the first part, because more people clicking on your link directly translates to more revenue. So now you need to turn these leads into appointments, which is the third part of the process, and this is where the inside of your videos come into play. And this part is quite frankly easy to get wrong, but I'm warning you so that you don't repeat the same mistakes that everyone's making, even really big channels. The more value and information you give out inside your videos, the more educated your prospect can potentially become, and the more chance that there is that they'll book a call, that there'll be a pre-qualified call and a pre-sold call, which is insane because it basically saves you a fortune in closer commissions and a huge amount of time in sales calls. And the old method of giving out just some value and then let them pay for more value, it just doesn't work anymore. Simply because of the fact that even if you give out every single piece of information and all the detail around your offer and business, most people are not going to be able to implement it correctly, which is what they ultimately need your service for, is for implementation. So sell information, so give out information and sell the implementation. So, try to be as transparent about everything inside your business as possible, because this is not just going to create trust, which is very important, but it's also going to show what kind of person you are. And that's going to you're going to reap the fruits of it as you go along your YouTube journey and building out these assets, because they'll end up generating you tens of thousands, 1 or 2 years down the line, and adding fuel to that is just going to make it a multiplier. So this is going to help you because the fact that the people that don't resonate with your content, they resonate with other people. And, practicing this again comes down to market research and iteration. Meaning you need to watch videos from people who are getting results from YouTube. You can know this by literally just checking the comment section and reading feedback from their prospects. Then you need to find the purpose for everything that you hear and see. Every word, every sentence, every point and angle, everything that's added on screen. Ask, why did the author put this inside the video? After that, all that's left is implementing this inside your video multiple times. And now if you can make sure every single video you create and publish on YouTube incorporates these 3 points, you're going to generate a serious amount of money every time you post. And the only gear in the mechanism that's left is something that's going to exponentially enlarge the nurturing factor of your videos. And that's specifically social proof. So I can sum this up in one piece of advice. Take every case study you have and break down the result and the path to get in there for every client in their own individual video. This is going to supercharge the entire formula. And now you're going to be booking 20 qualified calls plus per month, pre-sold meetings in your calendar every single month. Now, if you liked the process that I just shared in this video, if you found it super valuable, then what me and my team have developed over the last few years is what we call an in-house YouTube client acquisition system that's been able to help our client Surge generate over $1.8 million last year in program sales, with 80% of that directly coming from YouTube and the other that being influenced with the YouTube nurturing assets. And also a number of other clients as well, like Juan. And we take care of the whole process A to Z for you while building this out. So this includes ideation, market research, SEO, thumbnail design, and all the rest of the elements into making these viral converting assets that generate tens and hundreds of thousands in monthly sales for you. So you can get those results with only 1 to 3 hours of your time a week recording. And then once we've been able to help hold your hand, do that process done for you until we reach a certain revenue target that we agree on, whether it be 30,000 or 50,000, which is typically the range that we aim to agree on our done for you basis, which is 45 days. Then after that, we place this system within your business for you to own with the talent and process in place to actually keep that generating that level of revenue at only a fraction of the price of an agency. And so if you still need us by your side after that as well, we can continue working with you as well. So if that sounds at all interesting, then please check out the free training down below to find out how this in-house YouTube system can be implemented in your business to start generating those results without relying on ads or outbound, and to start gaining more profit and high quality sales calls. So hope you found this very valuable. I will see you on the next one. Check out my Instagram down below. Follow me. There's going to be story updates, more value there as well. But yeah, otherwise, hope to see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.